US 2154 the 5th of June 2018, updated 2207 the 5th of June 2018, get shorter. Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani's statement that the president might assert his constitutional right against self-incrimination in the FBI probe into the Trump campaign's alleged collusion with Russia during the 2016 presidential election has prompted Trump's opponents to brand the president guilty. Speaking to ABC's This Week host George Stephanopoulos on Sunday, Giuliani said that the president has no obligation to cooperate with special counsel Robert Mueller's probe. Well, we don't have to. He's the president of the United States. We can assert the same privileges other presidents have, he said. Giuliani added that he would advise against a sit-down with Mueller, despite Trump's openness to the idea. I've got a client who wants to testify. I hope we get a chance to tell him the risk he's taking. Asked whether Trump could plead the Fifth Amendment, his constitutionally guaranteed right to decline answering questions which might incriminate him, Giuliani said he couldn't be sure. How could I ever be confident of that, he said. Copyright Sputnik. Ted Giuliani's remarks clash with Trump's earlier statement on the campaign trail against Democratic staffers who invoked their right to plead the Fifth during the congressional investigation into Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton's illegal use of a private email server. The mob takes the Fifth Amendment. If you're innocent, why are you taking the Fifth Amendment? Trump asked at the time. Giuliani's remarks instantly prompted Trump's opponents to throw his words back at him. Rudy Giuliani just said Donald Trump might plead the Fifth Amendment. Right now Trump is wishing Rudy would plead the Fifth. Palmer Report, at Palmer Report 6/2018. Giuliani, who became Trump's lawyer last month, added to the president's troubles this week when he implied that the president had repaid former lawyer Michael Cohen's $130,000 in hush money to porn star Stormy Daniels, with whom Trump is alleged to have had an affair. The former New York City mayor's tendency to put his foot in his mouth prompted some Twitter users to question his lawyering skills. Rudy secretly hates Trump and is working hard to send him to jail for a very long time. Giuliani doesn't rule out that Trump could take Fifth Amendment and Mueller probe. At CNN Politics https://t.co/e10luho, Helen Loney, at Worsted 2/6/2018. Rudy Giuliani shouldn't suggest Trump could plead the Fifth Amendment if called to testify. He should be fighting the obstruction charge on Trump's constitutional exercise of executive power, which can't be questioned by Mueller. Time to let Rudy go. Trump has called claims that he colluded with Russia a witch hunt. Earlier this year, a House Intelligence Committee investigation concluded that it had not found any evidence to suggest that the presidential candidate had colluded with Russia. It did allege, however, that Moscow attempted to influence the vote through cyberattacks and by seeking to influence social media users. Russian officials have brushed aside claims of meddling, calling the charges absurd and pointing to a lack of evidence.